Hello, 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 boys and girls. Hello. I figured with Dune 2 coming out this weekend, never watching Dune 1, that I would do a movie reaction for it. So that's what we're going to do today is watch Dune 1 before Dune 2 comes out this weekend. That funny was so moving. I've heard of this, like I'd seen the trailers for Dune when it had first come out. I'd never read the book, so I wanted to read the book, and then I never got a chance to read the book. So I still haven't even read the book, and I still haven't watched the first part of Dune. So that's that's what we're gonna do. Um, I didn't realize that Jason Momoa was in this. I knew that Josh Brolin, Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, Oscar Isaac, Dave Bautista. I knew all them were in there. I didn't know Jason Momoa was in this. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know anything about this movie at all. I'm going in with a very open mind. Like, all I know is that it's something to do with like a desert planet or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, desert planet with all these sand people or something like that. And it looks like it's almost a 2.5 hour long movie. So don't know how long this reaction will be, but I just want to say thank you for joining. And yeah, let's get to watching Dune.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful at nightfall. The spice harvester's land. The outsiders race against time to avoid the heat of the day. They ravage our lands in front of our eyes.
There she is,
Their cruelty to our
Zendaya
people.
and Dave Bautista. Still not quite sure what's going on, but we'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure.
Give me the water.
Have adapted well enough to survive.
I like the design of the suit. I have seen that in trailers.
Sandworms, known to the Fremen as Shai Hulud. Tax makes spice harvesting extremely hazardous.
Formality.
3 guild navigators, a total of 1.46 million, 62 salaries round trip.
Well, that was weird, but cool. Does he have like a computer in the back of his eyelids or something? Like his eyes just rolled to the back of his head. Weird.
Do you accept?
Just come waltzing in and trying to take over.
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray. The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis.
Well, that was a fast and cool looking ship. Obviously, reminds me of the Star Wars ships. Oh, that must be Jason Momoa. Sounds like, yeah.
Yes, I'm going to Arrakis tomorrow with the advance team.
I'd like you to take me with you.
What's going on?
Can I trust you with something?
Always, you know that.
I've been having dreams.
About Zendaya. I think a lot of people have dreams about Zendaya.
Saw you lying dead, fallen in battle.
He's taking responsibility for everyone about to die, or everyone he thinks is about to die.
Here on Caladan, we've ruled by air power and sea power. On Arrakis, we need to cultivate desert power.
Oh, so they've already got everything they need for space travel or space fights, and then everything on land or sea. They need the materials and the weapons to be able to fight in the desert. And that's where Dune Part 2 comes in. Because I've seen the trailer for that as well. And I know that Timothy Chalamet eventually rides a giant worm or something like that. Which is what the popcorn bucket for AMC looks like. I know enough about it. But that's pretty much all I know. And it looked very entertaining. So I wanted to watch this before I could go watch Part 2 in theaters.
Someone might imitate my stride. I know the difference.
Also, Josh Brolin's his teacher, starting to understand all the relationships he has with all these people.
That's rude.
Almost snuck up on him. Well, he did sneak up, but
Mood. What's mood to do with it? You fight when the necessity arises, no matter the mood. Now fight!
true. When you have to fight, you fight.
I have you.
Look down, my lord.
The trader's voice is rising.
Who is that?
The Emperor is a jealous man.
He doesn't look familiar. I don't know if I know who that actor is. Although it could be like Colin Farrell Penguin scenario where they have them all dressed up in makeup and doesn't even look like the actor. I understand why people wanted to watch this in IMAX. Like all these shots are like pretty beautiful here just on my widescreen monitor. But if I was to watch it in IMAX or Dolby, I'm sure I would enjoy it much better.
What is this?
The Reverend Mother Guy Selimoheim is here. She was my teacher at the Bene Gesserit school. She's now truthsayer to the Emperor himself.
His heart is strong as ever, my lady.
Keeping it all in secrecy, huh? Well, if it's a secret, why'd you tell whoever it is about his dream?
You must do everything that my Reverend Mother tells you.
What'd she say?
Come here. Kneel.
What the hell?
How dare you use the voice on me?
An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its own leg to escape. What will you do? Silence.
I don't really understand what happened there. I'm assuming she saw all those thoughts from his dream.
You inherit too much power.
Well, because I'm a duke's son.
Because you are Jessica's son.
I had one tonight.
What did you see?
A girl.
Have you dreamt of her before?
Every night.
Many times.
Do you often dream things that happen just as you dream them?
He wields our power. He had to be tested to the limits. So much potential wasted in a male. His sight is barely awakened, and now he goes into the fire.
Oh.
You see so little hope.
On Arrakis, we have done all we can for you.
So she must be from another planet, and the power all goes to the females. So this child is born of two different royalty families. Is that what I'm understanding here? That's an intriguing and massive looking ship. That ship kind of looked like the giant worm.
Shield.
Did he turn his shield on? It didn't look like it.
My lungs taste the air of time, bone past fallen sand.
Is Zendaya in a mix of that crowd?
Don't be fooled by the welcome. They follow their old master's rules, mandatory attendance. That's Harkonnen love out there.
Oh, they got a ship that looks like a dragonfly. That's cool.
These people have waited for centuries for the Lisan al-Gaib. They see you. They see the signs.
Huh.
You see what they've been told to see.
Now we get a real look at the world. Is it all full of sand? Is it just a sandy planet?
Shield wall protects the city from the weather and the worms.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Shower, you scrub your ass with sand, my lord. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
It's a crisp knife.
Maker of the deep desert.
Interesting. I know I'm not giving very much commentary during this movie, but it's kind of a hard movie to give commentary for. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on myself. I like the architecture of the buildings. Is that a photo of the worm? Oh, it is. The giant sandworm. That thing's long. What is that? Tiny little ship or creature? Tiny little creature. Well, that's scary.
It's a hunter seeker.
Sire, I failed you today. There's no excuse. You have my resignation.
You would deprive us of your talents at this time.
Sire, my honor
They
demands.
tried to take the life of my son!
Doesn't deserve to lose his job for making one mistake, you know?
Understand your language.
Get out!
Is that a giant spider? What is that?
But his wife is under our protection, and by extension, her son. Allow them the dignity of exile.
I give you my word. We will not harm them.
I don't know if I trust him at his word.
The desert takes the weak. My desert. My Iraqis.
Ah, he can fly. I don't know if he can fly, but he can at least float.
Let's get started.
The Harkonnens were taking 10 billion Solaris out of here every year. We won't see profits like that for a while. Not with the equipment they left us.
I want to see these harvesting fields myself.
I wouldn't recommend it, my lord.
Have this judge of the change accompany us. The meeting's long overdue.
Ah, Jason Momoa. I was wondering who they were talking about.
And there are hundreds of sieges.
Millions of Fremen. You were right.
The Harkonnen estimate was 50,000 on the whole.
There's no finer fighter in the Imperium. They fight
Huh.
like demons.
Desert power.
Stop there. Hey! Hey!
That kind of looks like Javier Bardem.
Hold. Thank you, Stilgar, for the gift of your body's moisture.
Oh,
I believe your people and mine have much to offer one another.
You are outworlders. You come here for the spice. You take it, giving nothing in return. Leave the desert to the Fremen.
I cannot promise not to travel into the desert if duty compels me. But your sieges will be yours forever.
hey, at least he's respect for the people that already live there. Because he had dreams as well. Oh, that's technologically brilliant, dude. Like, that's very technologically brilliant. Like, don't even need cranes or anything. You just hook it up to a ship, and the ship will automatically release balloons and float up. That's brilliant.
Oh, it's all right.
Why are they so quick to pull their weapons out every time, dude?
Even this early in the morning, you wouldn't survive 2 hours without one of these. Recycles the water lost to sweat.
Your body's movements provide the power. In good working order, your suit won't lose more than a thimbleful of water a day. Your desert boots are fitted slip fashion at the ankles. Who taught you to do that?
Seemed the right way.
I am accepted in both Siege and Village.
So there's some people that are allowed to go to both travelers between the two worlds.
What would you do if your ornithopter went down out here?
You wouldn't want to go down out there. It's worm territory.
Until part 2 when he can ride a worm. Uh-oh. Something's happening.
You can see the spice scattered over the surface.
Oh no, never mind. That's just spitting out all the sand. I thought there was a fire going on with all the smoke. But no, it's just dispersing all the sand out of the unit.
Worms travel deep but get closer to the surface when they attack. They're drawn by rhythmic noises.
Why don't we just shield the crawlers?
Shield's a death sentence in the desert.
Is that a worm?
I don't know. I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Smoke. Oh, yep. That looks like a worm coming. What do they do about it? How do they get it to turn around? Go the other way.
To lift the crawler. They'll harvest right up to the last minute.
Ready for docking sequence. Contact 5 minutes.
There it is.
Way out there. They gonna make it? Oh, I see what they mean. They just go and pick up the machine. I see. Uh-oh. One of the connectors isn't working.
How many men on that crawler?
Crew of 21.
Our ships can take 6 each.
It's still 3 short.
I like that. Oh, that's cool. You can see the crystal or the whatever they're mining inside the sand.
Damn the spice! I want every man off that crawler now!
Wow, that is a huge worm. What's happening? Oh, you can hear it? Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close.
May his passage cleanse the world and keep the world for his people.
Wow. That is a beautiful shot, dude. That is a very beautiful shot. It's so strange. These worms kind of remind me of like the worms from SpongeBob.
Now this is what I call a rodeo. We'll be nice and safe up here.
Cannot take such risks. Yes, sir. You have responsibilities.
I'm sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Go.
Take good care of your family. The desert's not kind to humans either.
That wasn't an allergic reaction. I had a vision.
Well, they did say the spice is an hallucinogen, so maybe you're having hallucinations from the spice. But yeah, what did you see? Oh, you saw Zendaya. I see. You saw the girl you've been dreaming about. Oh, he was having visions about his first kiss. Oh, and then she stabbed him.
Someone will hand me a blade.
Oh, he's gonna be a big brother. How's he know that though? I always think it's fascinating how these creatives, these writers, directors are able to like come up with their own language for movies and stuff. Like I can barely speak English. I have a hard time remembering what word I'm trying to think of and stuff. And then trying to teach myself Japanese as well. Having a hard time, but these people just come up with their own language. I always think that's fascinating. I don't know how they do it.
There's something you need to know about Paul.
No. Don't think I want to know. You gave me a son. And from the moment he was born, I never questioned you. I trusted you completely. Will you protect our son?
With my life.
Is he seeing visions and having dreams as well about other people dying?
Thought we'd have more time.
Have a good night, Master Paul.
Good night, Dr. Yue.
Do those pills make them sleep better or something? Why the doctor left the kid two pills with water? Oh shit. Being attacked. They're obviously awake, but they can't move. They're sterilized somehow. All the security's been taken out. Strange. So it doesn't stop it. Like it's not an actual shield. It just delays what's gonna happen. Strange. Oh, it's the doctor? So they've been led into a trap. Is that what this is? They just blocked them, or they just led them to the planet thinking that they were gonna allow them to collect spice, and now they're just ambushing them. Is that? Yeah, I believe that's what's going on here. They should have just stayed at their old planet, I guess. Damn, look at that destruction, though. Go with Thanos. Oh, I was hoping they would shoot that down and it'd come back and fall on the army that's coming after him. Oh, so now they're fighting from both angles. Dang, I really feel bad for these people. They just did not know what was coming to them.
Harkonnens have my wife, Mana. They take her apart like a doll. And you are the price. If you bite them hard, this tooth will crash. And you will fill the air with poison.
So he's giving them the option. He's replacing his tooth and basically saying, don't bite down on this tooth or you'll kill yourself. But it's also an easy way out if you find yourself in an ambush like this again. Hell yeah, is Jason Momoa gonna take them all down by himself? Oh, he's gonna shoot them all down. He certainly does know how to fly that thing. Impressive maneuvers he did there. You know, it's pretty smart that they have their own like sign language that they can still talk to each other, even if they're like trapped by other people. Oh, he's got to find the right pitch. Come on, Timothy Chalamet, you can do it. Nice. Oh, I would have knocked him over the other way where he would have just fell out of the plane, but
Your pitch was too forced.
They've crippled the ship.
Or at least it's at night so the sun's not beaming down on them. Where it's... Damn, that's a lot of destruction. So, yeah, they have at least all night, well, up until sunrise to figure out where they're gonna go. But they've still got to watch out for those giant sandworms. They took all his clothes off? Why? Strange. I wouldn't want to eat in front of some naked man passed out.
What was I to do for you? Deliver my wife from her agony.
Yes. I said I'd set her free. That you could join her. So join her.
Yeah, knew that was coming.
Hundreds of years we've traded blood for blood. But no more. Your son is dead, your concubine is dead, and your bloodline ends forever.
Nope. His wife is pregnant. You just don't know it. Oh. So the poison doesn't only kill him, it kills everyone. So he sacrificed himself to kill that pig that can fly. That was pretty rude of me to call that fat dude a pig, but you know, he killed like his whole family. He has a right to want to get revenge and taking out his whole room of people with a poisonous tooth. That was pretty That was pretty epic. Not gonna lie.
The great houses of the Landsrat, how we were betrayed, how the best of them were murdered.
I am commanded to say nothing.
So she was a part of it. Whoa. Why was he on the ceiling making noises like the Exorcist? And were those worms crawling on the floor with those people? Can they control like baby worms? I thought Zendaya would be in this a lot more than she is. You just see a bunch of visual flashbacks of her. Maybe she actually shows up like there towards the end, maybe the last hour of the film. Oh, that's cool. He's seeing the future and what will come of him.
You did this to me! You Bene Gesserit made me a freak!
Does he really mean that? I don't think he does. Yeah. Father's dead and you gotta go get revenge. They killed like pretty much all of your people. What is that thing? Oh, it's what he's seen before in his dream.
I'm so sorry. Your father.
We know.
My Lord Duke.
That's a huge sandstorm. Hopefully they don't get caught in that. Wonder what it's like actually getting caught in a sandstorm. Obviously it sucks, like for your eyes and stuff, and you have to wear a mask. But people wrap their face in a sandstorm.
Arrakis could have been a paradise. The work had begun, but then the spice was discovered. So
Who are you to the front?
Oh, they got a whole herbology room. Growing plants and everything. Do they make all those plants out of the spice that they find? Or do they get the spice from those plants?
feared the Atreides. He brought you here to kill you. What don't you understand? You're a lost boy hiding in a hole in the ground.
Hey, the Emperor killed his family. If he wants the throne, then he's gonna take the throne.
A voice from the outer world who will lead them to paradise.
Superstition.
Oh, they got people spying on them up there. Well, that's cool. They can kind of just float down. They all just popped out of the sand and ambushed him, just like they ambushed his family. Duncan, no! I mean, if anyone can take him, it'd be him. Oh. The very last dude as well. Oh, I guess there's more. Oh, I thought he was gonna get decapitated rather. I wouldn't have announced yourself right there. I would have stabbed that dude that was lasering the door first. Ooh. He a goner.
Receipts too. I'll go to the next station and report this attack to the Landsrat.
The classic, you go that way, I go this way, you know? You're never supposed to split up. You're always supposed to stick together. When you split up, you always die. Go, go, go. I'm sure they're on their way. They'll be coming any minute. Start up. There you are. What is that? Oh, that alerts the worms, huh? Nice. Smart. Oh, is she gonna ride a worm? Is this how Timothy Chalamet learns how to do it? Oh no, she got stabbed in the back. Well, hopefully that dude gets eaten by the worm. I hope they all get eaten by the worm. Nice. Sweet, sweet sacrifice.
That jet flares behind us.
Oh, they're riding into the storm, huh? Is that a smart idea? I don't think so, but he sure does. I mean, I guess they can lose you pretty easily in the storm. Like I said, I don't think it's smart enough to ride into the storm like that, but who's he seeing that?
The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve. A
True.
process that cannot be understood by stopping it. We must move with the flow of the process.
Ah. So he stopped flying and he's just gonna ride with the storm. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. And then once it kicked you out, go back to flying. Yeah, what is that? Oh, this is how the big guy heals somehow.
Nothing survives such a storm. They're dead.
Nope. If you didn't see it, it didn't happen.
So it's done, finally.
Nope. That's what you think. But he'll come back. He'll be back.
Kill them all.
Well, it's kind of hard to kill someone you don't know where they are. They're gonna have to track them down first. It's gonna be kind of hard to track them in the storm. Nice. Better prop your wings back up. Yeah. Uh-oh. One of them stuck. Where are they gonna end up at? That's a beautiful shot. So glad I'm gonna be watching the second one in theaters. Oh, there goes another wing. And crash. Well, you guys better get out of there. Sure, a worm's gonna be coming to you pretty quickly. Oh yeah, there it is. The giant worm. Those people waiting on him. Hmm.
They have much to learn.
Yeah, wait till sunset.
We can't walk like regular humans. If we do, we're dead. The sand walk. At least according to the phone books back home.
Kind of hard to move like that while also going uphill, isn't it? Start going uphill most of the time anyway. Oh, that's a big worm. They found him. Where are they going though?
He's from sand. Run!
That is scary. To have a giant worm coming after you. Oh. Whoa. That is visually stunning and horrific at the same time.
Someone set off a thumper.
That was awesome. I think it was on Zendaya. I think she's close by somewhere. I think she's the one that set off the thumper. Yeah, there's people up there watching them.
Do not run. You will only waste
body's water. Oh,
Stilgar. Hey, you know me. I was there when you came to my father's council.
this is the boy I told you about. We can't touch him.
My thumper saved his life. Go back to reason, Stilgar. He's not the one.
So it was his thumper that went off.
We have powerful friends. You help us off-world.
What wealth can you offer beyond the water in your flesh? The boy is young. He can learn our ways. He may have sanctuary, but the woman isn't trained.
Back, you dogs.
They're a lot more trained than you expected.
Why didn't you say you were a weirding woman and a fighter?
Our conversation ran short.
Yeah, you didn't give her a chance to speak up.
Dobra. Rivana lika satsiha. Vana delili hiyak.
I would not have let you hurt my friends.
Ah, there she is. We finally got her. The woman he's been dreaming about.
You chose the hardest way up. Follow me.
Hakeem! Johnny, take charge of the newcomers. See that they are safe on the journey. Let's go.
I will not have them.
I don't think it's up to you, dude.
She bested you. I invoke the Untal.
You may not challenge Sayadina.
Then who will fight in her name?
Jamis, don't do this.
You want to fight? Fight me, not my mother. He didn't even say anything. Dang. Dang. Did he just get stabbed? Or is this the future that he's seeing?
Don't resist. I don't believe you're the Lisan al-Gaib. But I want you to die with honor. This Chris knife was given to me by my great aunt. It's made from a tooth of Shai-Hulud, the great sandworm.
Where's the Outworlder?
That dude's kind of a dick. I just realized I put that right in front of my camera. Sorry for blocking the view from this pretty face right here. Didn't he see every single one of his moves though? Like, didn't he just see the future of him dying?
Fash, there's no yielding under the Amtal rule. Only death is the test of.
Ah.
He's toying with him.
Paul has never killed a man.
So he's gotta kill him, huh? Well, he killed him. Is that what they wanted? Does she believe that he's the one now? That he's the Messiah or whatever they call him?
You're one of us now.
You must have ways. You have smugglers. You have ships.
No.
You have...
The Emperor sent us to this place. But for the strength of your people, my road leads into the desert.
So he's gonna finish what his father's plan was. Yeah, he's gonna finish what his father started. Take down the Emperor.
Desert power.
This is only the beginning.
That is cool. So this must be where it's gonna end, and we're gonna have to continue on with part 2. Am I right? Yep. That's the end. All right. Was that actually Javier Bardem? I want to actually make sure and confirm that. That's what it looked like. See if I missed anyone else either. Oh, Hans Zimmer is the one that made all the music, composed the film. Timothy Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Oscar Isaac, Josh Brolin, Stellan Skarsgård. Oh, that was a Skarsgård brother. Ah, Zendaya, Chang Chin, Jason Momoa. Yep, Javier Bardem. That's what I thought. Oh, and David Dastmalchian. Yep, that's what I thought too. All right, yeah. What a phenomenal cast. What a phenomenal movie that was. It was kind of a slower paced film. A lot of just traveling between places, like moving from their home planet to this new planet and then getting ambushed and having to survive the desert until they could meet this new group of people. Yeah, kind of a slower paced adventure film. Not really what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, honestly. I expected to have great visuals with the trailers and the shots that I had seen from the trailers for the first one and the trailers for the second one. I was expecting like really great, big, beautiful, like atmospheric shots and scenes, and we got that. Uh, I'm I'm super excited to go watch the second one and have that like actually on the big screen though. But yeah, it was fantastic like storytelling and fantastic visuals and audio, the music, the s- the soundtrack that they did, the songs that they composed for the film were phenomenal, beautiful. I liked that like deserty song that they were just playing, desert themed song, you know. But yeah, the soundtrack was phenomenal. The cast was phenomenal. The storytelling. Uh, I've heard the original one isn't as good. That's why I stuck with just watching the new one. And I knew the first one was kind of like the whole book and a 2-hour movie or whatever, but this one they split off into 2 parts. So I figured this one would cover more. First time watching and knowing anything about Dune, I'll just stick with the newer one. Yeah, it was a great movie. A great movie. I'm excited to go watch the second part of this when it comes out this weekend. Got a few days until it comes out. When it does, be looking out for an instant reaction and instant review. I'll be going to watch that in theaters probably on Thursday or Friday evening. And then I'll be making a straight out of theater reaction in my car. So yeah, be looking out for that review this weekend. I really loved the story of this, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the second part. I think we're gonna get more of like a. I know he's gonna be like training and like learning how to ride giant sandworms, and obviously he's gonna be taking a love interest in Zendaya's character, which I thought we would get more of her in this one, but we didn't. We just got a bunch of teasers, really. We just kept seeing her in the future in his dreams. But yeah, I'm ready to see more of that relationship between them and to see what other bonds he forms with, all these other cast members that are. I think Austin Butler is supposed to be the villain of the second one or something like that. So yeah, I'm ready to see what new characters they bring into this franchise or series, and I'm really excited to see what kind of visuals and like the grand. Well, I'm really just excited to see the big worm, him riding the big worm in movie theaters on the big screen, because that seems like it's gonna be a pretty great action sequence of him jumping on and riding the worm. Yeah, I'm really excited to watch the second one in theaters, and I enjoyed this a lot more than what I expected. Like I knew everyone else was really enjoyed this film, but I didn't really know much about it other than the two trailers that I'd seen, and I hadn't read the book or anything. Like I didn't know anything about it other than the cast that was in it and the few shots I had seen of it like being taken place in the desert. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna have to watch some videos on it, like from New Rockstars or Heavy Spoilers or any of them. Maybe watch some other move reactions from like Natalie Gold, or if Real Rejects reacted to it, I normally watch their reactions. But I'm gonna have to do some history and research into the film and the story of Dune some more before I go into part two. Let me give you a short review real quick. The action. I really enjoyed the action. Well, the action that we got out of it, at least. Like them running away from the worms, them fighting. We didn't get much like one-on-one fighting. We did with Timothy Chalamet there towards the end, and we did with Jason Momoa every so often. But there wasn't much one-on-one fighting, so I'm hoping they bring some more of that into part two. The war overall and them like ambushing the whole group of people and killing them all, killing his father. That was pretty horrific. Yeah, that was pretty horrific. So like the action like that, was pretty stellar for what they gave us. So I'll rate action like a 6. Comedy, I didn't laugh a whole lot during this film, and there wasn't that much of a comedic tone to this movie. So comedy, I'll say like a 2, maybe. Drama, I was pretty dramatic, drama heavy. Drama, I'll give it like a 8. And then horror and thriller, it wasn't horrifying at all. I expected the worm to be a little bit more horrifying with like the thin needles, like the thousands of like thin needles that he has as like teeth or whatever that stuff was. In concept, the worm is horrifying, but it wasn't that creepy. So for horror and thriller, I'm gonna keep it at like a 2. Hopefully they expand on those genres a little more in part 2. So yeah, that's gonna be my reaction and review for Dune part 1. And keep an eye out for my review when I go watch Dune Part 2. I will see you guys later. All right. Bye-bye.